Hey, wow. This is difficult and crazy and funny.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we saw former president of Zimbabwe, Robert Mugabe, being rained on because he took land that was owned by the people of Zimbabwe, which was taken from the people of Zimbabwe. Stolen by the colonizers. Mugabe said, no, I'm taking
Not
back
in my
land.
country.
Not in my country. I'm taking back our land and giving it to the people. Then they ousted Mugabe, and after some time he went to be with his ancestors. Now we are seeing Zimbabwe compensating 1,300 white farmers for seized land. It's crazy. It's crazy that someone comes, takes your land, and your leader says, no, I'm taking it back, but now you have to compensate him. And it's because you're only warming up to the West so that you can have your sanctions removed, which I'm sure will not be removed. Crazy issue.
This is what is happening. Eligible farmers will receive payments through 10-year treasury bills. Henry Vumbe, head of debt management in the Zimbabwean Ministry of Finance, told the media. The official added that it is necessary to verify the applications and confirm the amounts owed, and that the government is trying to expedite the process and hopes to resolve it by the end of the third quarter of this year. The payouts will cover improvements made to the farms, not the land itself, Vumbe clarified. He expressed hope that demonstrating progress with the current claimants might encourage other farmers to participate in the compensation process.
Which is true. This will encourage everybody who stole land to come back and ask for compensation.
I don't even get what is happening.
The payouts are supposed to cover improvements made to the farms, not the land itself. So they are being paid for the improvements. So you come, you take my land for many years. You till it, you farm it, you get spoils, you get profits. Then,
I didn't ask you, mind you. I didn't ask you to
how many years ago? Very many, let's say like over 50 years ago. Then you leave your things on the farm. Some of the improvements we can be talking about, probably you installed irrigation systems. Irrigation systems which right now are outdated. So the farmers will need to buy new. You already benefited, but you want now. So after you get paid for the improvement, will you get paid for using? Will you pay us for using our land? Because that was supposed. If it was lease, you're supposed to pay it.
Where is this even coming from? Like in South Africa, we are seeing Malema fighting for the land.
To get land back.
Take
for
back
the
land.
Africans.
Take it back now by force, because if you guys cannot bring it back to us, you stole it from us. We know that you stole it. You can't bring it back. Now we have to take it back from you. Here in your neighboring country, Zimbabwe, Mnangagwa and his government feels like it's very wrong for us to not pay these people. The same people that have to pay us for the damages that they did to us and our people during the colonial times. You know, there's just too much that the white man has to pay for in Africa. And then you want to tell me that the very small resources that Zimbabwe has, now you are going to dump it to the white man. Does it make sense?
Doesn't. And these guys are poor, very poor.
Very, very, like...
Now the government will take a loan to pay these people. Crazy.
Mnangagwa.
It's crazy. But
if I knew Shona,
you talked about South Africa, and you'd be surprised that the South Africans will not be voting for Malema.
And the same thing will happen again.
They will say we don't eat land. Like Kenyans said, we don't eat roads.
I am failing to understand how did they come to the conclusion that these people need to be compensated, because I remember there was an argument that yes, you took back our land and we've done a lot of improvements and we need to be paid for it. Why can't they, if it's equipment that they left, if it's machinery, why can't they go and take whatever they left?
There's something like digging of water reservoirs.
But who asked you to do that?
Because it was an investment for an investment which profited them.
Exactly.
So they are supposed to pay for land lease or land rate that they spent on the land for the time they spent on that land, not getting compensated for your investment. It's like we had agreed that take my land, improve that, I'll pay you.
And then I'll pay you. No, Mama Arikana was actually saying that I'll forever celebrate former President Robert Mugabe for what he did with the land, because that is a man that showed that he loves his people and he knows that the land belongs to his people.
So guys, let us know what you think. Are you angry like we are? I know you laugh,
even
but
failing to
it's
understand
not
what
funny.
is even happening here.
It's crazy. We don't understand. Please
Gabon in
enlighten
South
us.
Africa was saying that the land should be divided amongst the people who work it. And the same question that we had is, how do I work on land that I don't have? Unless I'm a slave on that land.
Yeah, so we know a marionette or a puppet when we see one. So what do you think, guys? Let us know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to support us in any way that you can. If you can share this video, great. If you can
like it,
buy us a coffee, the description has a link to buy us a coffee just for $5. We see you in the next one. Bye bye.